Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. It's Monique here for anybody who is new, and if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back for another video. I seriously can't appreciate you guys enough. As you can tell, I'm just going to jump right into the video. I hate super long intros and I feel like I've been doing it lately, so here we are. I'm going to start prepping my hair for box braids. I've never done this before. I've only gotten my hair braided once, and this is going to be really interesting. I don't know if it's going to be a fail. I don't know if I'm going to be good at this. I did a few trial braids and they were actually not that bad, but they were kind of in the front. I'm just really worried about the back, so here we go. I prepped my hair in the shower this morning. As you can tell, my hair is still kind of wet, and I'm going to show you guys the products that I use in the shower. So I washed my hair and I shampooed my hair. I just washed it and I haven't been using product, but if you do have product buildup, I would suggest to do some kind of like cleansing shampoo or some kind of like cleansing wash, or use like an apple cider vinegar rinse just to get all of the like nasty stuff out of your hair. If you don't need to cleanse, I would just go with any shampoo. People ask me all the time what kind of shampoo I use. Nothing specific yet. I haven't really found one that I love. I'm just using the Garnier Fructis Curl Nourish Fortifying Shampoo. This stuff it gets the job done. It doesn't leave my hair feeling dry, but it does have silicone, so if you don't like that, this probably is not for you, but it's sulfate and paraben free. So this is what I use to wash my hair. I actually got a new conditioner. This one is the Maui Moisture Nourish and Moisture plus Coconut Milk Conditioner for dry hair. So this is really good. This is silicone free. I'm not sure about sulfates and parabens, but this one is silicone free. I really love this conditioner. Up until now, I hadn't really found a conditioner that I would repurchase again. I kind of find myself like always getting new shampoo and always getting new conditioner because I don't really know it works. But this stuff is really great. See the bottle up close. I really like this. I would highly recommend. And I would recommend to follow the directions and wait 3 to 5 minutes. Just kind of let this sit on your hair. I tend to throw this up with a really loose ponytail in the shower and just let this sit and work its magic, because it really gets the job done and it makes detangling that much better. And then I also deep condition in the shower. I use this Carol's Daughter Cocoa Cream Curl Quenching Deep Moisture Mask for very dry, curly to coily hair. This stuff really gets the job done as well. I really love this deep conditioner. I let this sit on while I was in the shower for maybe like 10-15 minutes or so, and my hair is feeling extremely soft and extremely clean. So that's what I use to prep my hair. Now I'm going to go in and just apply a little bit of this to my ends, only because I want to add some moisture. I'm going to add this heat protectant spray and just spray this all throughout my hair before I blow dry. And I'm going to go in with a blow dryer. I'm just going to kind of blow dry my hair down and try to stretch it as much as possible. I don't have one of those tips to add to the end. I don't know what happened to it. I don't typically use things like that, so I'm just going to go in with this and like a brush or something. And if you guys watch my straightening video, which I'll link up in the cards up above, you will notice that I did not kind of like blow or stretch my hair out before I did the straightening process. And I felt like it was fine that I didn't do that, but I'm trying something new to put in the braids, because although my hair isn't that curly, it's curly enough where my ends are just kind of like frayed and dry sometimes. So I am just trying this method to stretch my hair as much as possible before I put it in the braids. Okay, so as you can see, I totally finished stretching my hair. It didn't take very long. It probably took like 10-15 minutes. It probably could have gotten a little bit straighter if I had a nozzle tip on my blow dryer, but I don't have one, so this is what I was working with. I should have mentioned before, we're going to do the rubber band method. I have lots of rubber bands here. I just picked these up from Target, and these are the clear ones and they're shiny. I was reading that you want the shiny ones because the matte ones can pull out your hair, and the shiny, there's just more slip and not as much pulling on your edges. Okay, so you can see that I've started sectioning off my hair. It's kind of a struggle doing it by yourself, but I've gotten kind of the front quarter of my hair done so far. I'm just using this jam to help separate the parts, and I've been putting this around all of the sections like you've been seeing me doing, and then tying it up with the rubber bands. I'm going to finish doing this off camera. I will show you guys the results. Okay, so I am back a few hours later. Honestly, it's been a while. I've just been experimenting, and I'm not sure what I'm going to title this video, but maybe if it's in the title, you know that I am not going to attempt to do box braids for a few reasons. And I just wanted to like lay it out there for you guys, because honestly, after watching these videos, well, actually, let me back up. I watched so many videos. I look crazy right now. I watched so many videos of doing box braids, and honestly, I thought it was going to be so easy. Like, not easy, I knew I was going to struggle a little bit. I knew that this was something that was going to be challenging, and I was kind of like looking forward to that challenge. Wow, my Midwest accent is coming through. That challenge. I was looking forward to that challenge, and I thought this was something that I could totally take my time with, because I tend to get frustrated easily if things aren't, you know, going my way. It's just human. You just tend to get frustrated and you give up. So I do that a lot, and that's not why I'm not finishing the box braids. I'm not finishing them for a couple of reasons. My first reason is these suck. So these ones are really bad. If you're going to do box braids, I do not recommend you using these rubber bands, because I do think you should still use the shiny rubber bands. I do think that that's better than using the matte ones, but these ones break. So I was a decent way through parting my hair. I mean, you saw how far I got earlier, and I did the same thing on both sides, and they were actually looking pretty good. But then all of a sudden they just started popping off in all of my parts. A few are still here, but a lot of them just came undone. And you know how frustrating that is when you spend 2 hours trying to part your hair and they all just start coming undone. I do not recommend getting these. I recommend getting something, I don't know, maybe from your local beauty supply store, maybe something somebody has recommended to you, but honestly, these ones are not good and they will break. So that's reason one. Reason two being, even if these were all parted correctly and I was able to start braiding, I physically don't think my fingers are able to do this. And this might sound a little crazy, but like honestly, I feel like I have the fingers of a 60-year-old while I'm doing this, and I already have really bad wrists and really bad fingers from my high school job. I worked a job where I was doing continuous motions all, you know, my whole entire shift. So I have, I don't know if it is carpal tunnel or what, but I have a lot of pain in my wrists and in my fingers, and braiding braids this long all throughout my head is very labor intensive. So honestly, I think this is something, like, I did maybe 4 braids. I've taken these out and redone them maybe 4 or 5 times, and my fingers, like, they're just moving so slow, and I can't physically do box braids. I think that's the #1 reason. Aside from these breaking, I was doing them as they were breaking and it was kind of okay, but physically on my fingers, I just don't think it's possible. So I really applaud everybody who's been doing box braids by themselves. I wish more people were speaking up about trying them and then failing, or not even failing, but trying them and then just having to stop for whatever reason. And even if, I mean, if this is making you upset or if you're not having fun doing it, just don't do it. It's not worth it. I mean, it's just really not worth it to make yourself go through something that's not fun, or that's too labor intensive for you, or just whatever reason. So if you feel like you can't do it, you're not alone. I'm definitely there with you. I had all intentions to do this myself. I have so much hair. I bought so much hair. I was so excited. I've been talking about this all quarantine. But yeah, if you are feeling this way, you are definitely not alone. So that's where I'm going to end this video. There's not a lot here, but I just wanted to let you guys know the reality of the other side of box braids, because it's not easy. So with that being said, thank you for stopping by just for me kind of venting and telling you guys the reality of this other side of box braids. I hope some of you can relate. I hope I'm not the only one who's ever failed at doing this. If you have been here, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your stories about how you've tried or what you've tried, or you know, if you've had similar struggles as I have. But with that being said, thank you guys for stopping by for another video, and I will see you guys next Friday. Bye.